What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Ed. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Higher Education. Today, we will have three very special guests who will answer the questions that were sent in by our viewers via our Twitter page at @BeHigh_Lee_Educated. Our first guest will be Mary Jane, an academic advisor at Utah University. What's up, Mary Jane? How's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me. And it's actually Mary Beth. I know that it gets a little confusing sometimes.
Yeah, it's all right. That's what I said anyway. So Utah is pretty far from here. Did you have to get like really high up to come here for that?
If you mean I took a plane, yeah, I flew here.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I meant. All right, let's get to our first question on Twitter for the day. @SalmonMonster tweeted us, "My classes are very early in the morning, and whenever I get there, I'm always tired. What can I do to make this better?"
Well, what I suggest you do first is make sure you get an adequate amount of sleep the night before. This will ensure that you wake up on time and you're not tired for class. And don't forget to set an alarm, preferably an hour before your class, so that you can be dressed, refreshed, and ready for your day. Also, don't forget to eat a healthy breakfast. Eating a healthy breakfast will give you the energy you need to stay awake in class so you don't start nodding off and snoring.
Great question, Salmon Monster. What I think Miss Mary Jane is actually trying to say is that you need to cut out all that homework garbage. It's just a waste of time. Instead, replace it with a little sesh, and then you can sleep better. Then wake up early in the morning, wake and bake, get you some breakfast, and then you get to class like 1 minute, 2 minutes before class starts. Because, you know, if you show up early, people think you're like a nerd or you're a loser with no life. You can't have that happen. And never, ever get there before the professor. You do not want to do that.
That's actually not what I meant at all, and it's Mary Beth. I'm sorry, but you keep calling me Mary Jane, and that's not my name. But that was very inappropriate, what you just said to that student. I'm sorry, but telling them to smoke before class and then arrive late? No, not at all, actually.
Anyway, next question is from @JasonGoggs. Dude, you got a weird name. Sorry. He tweeted,
You're awful.
"Yeah, if I just switched my major now and I'm a junior, what can I do to graduate on time or close to it?"
Well, seeing that you're changing your major so late in your academic career, your first step would be to go visit your advisor. You should ask him or her how many of your previous credits are still usable for your new major. Of course, you would have to take on a full load during the fall and spring semesters, but you would also want to consider taking extra courses during the summer and winter semesters as well. I honestly think that you can still graduate on time if you're willing to work hard.
She did say you got to take on a full load. I don't know what that means. But what I think Mary Jane is actually trying to say is, honestly, at this point, you might as well just drop out, become a dealer. I'll be your biggest supporter, too.
Are you saying that he should become a drug dealer?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And it's Mary Beth.
Cool it
Mary
down,
Beth.
Mary.
Okay, how about you say it with me? Mary
Jane.
Beth.
How do you spell that?
B-E-T-H.
Jane. Listen, Mary Jane.
Do you need a hearing aid?
I already have one.
Then why don't you wear it?
Why would I do that? Old people wear those. I'm not old.
Well, there's something wrong with you.
Jeez, listen, Mary Jane.
Are you just like really high
Listen.
right now? Take off your glasses.
They're there for a reason. Chill out. What if I was talking about an auto dealer? He could be an auto dealer.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what you meant. Being their biggest supporter for an auto dealer. And also, what if I messed up your name? Like
What are you going to
Ned?
call me?
Ned?
Ned.
Ted?
Ted, did you watch that movie?
Are you kidding?
It's a good movie. It's got the bear in it.
Yeah, and they're always high like you.
Oh, she caught on. Anyway, Mary Jane.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
Oh, what are you going to do? You gonna
Walk
leave?
away, yeah.
All right, Snowflake. We'll see you later. And for you viewers at home, after this short break, yeah, go ahead, camera. Show her leaving. Show her. Guess who's still here? I'm still here. That's right. Bye, Mary Jane. Go make me something. Anyway, we'll be sitting down with infamous coach Kirk Sagaletti from IUP's foosball team, the Crimson Hawks. Be right back. What is up, everybody? Now you all know, big part of higher education is sports. You know, you got basketball, baseball, and America's favorite sport, foosball. So I'm here with IUP's football coach, Kirk Sagaletti. How's it going, Coach?
Hello, everyone. It's Kurt Signetti, and I'm glad to be here today. How you doing?
Word, Coach. I'm doing pretty good. So let's talk about IUP's lame-ass season. What's up with that, Coach?
Well, I wouldn't call it that. We start off the season really strong this year. It's just that with the culmination of key players being out because of injuries and academic reasons, and also having a team comprised of young players with little experience on the field, we lost a few games. But we'll be back next season and better than ever.
Oh, so what I think Coach is trying to say is your players need a little more time in the green stuff.
What do you mean by green stuff?
The field, Coach, of course. What do you think I mean? Anyway, let's go to our next viewer's question. From @DannyBravi92, he asked, what can I do to ensure that I get on my school's team?
Well, first off, when you're not recruited for your school's team specifically, it makes it harder to get on the team. But not impossible, though, because teams are always looking for good players to have on their team. What I suggest for you to do, Danny, is to find a player on the team who might help you run plays and help you prepare for tryouts. And this will definitely better your chances of making your school's team next year.
Got any water? My mouth's kind of dry.
Nah,
Anyway, what I think he's trying to say is that you, Danny, and another player need to, like, match up. You know, he bring a little something, you bring a little something, you put that together, and then you two have a good time with a lot of something. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you're insinuating he should do drugs with another player.
Whoa, dude. Chill. And what if I'm not? But what if I was? Nothing wrong with a little chill sesh, you know, just get them to mellow out. Know what I mean?
Nah, I don't. But yeah, you shouldn't be doing that stuff.
Are you sure? Not like
Yeah.
they could get in trouble for it.
Well, actually, yeah, the harm is that if you are caught doing drugs, you'll be kicked off the team and even fined by the university. But you could even face expulsion from the college as well. So that's your choice.
All right. So what he's trying to say actually is you just don't get caught.
Or you don't do it at all.
Lame. I think I like my way better.
Well,
Anyways, what?
Sports or drugs, what would you choose? Sports over drugs any day of the week.
Take the two, make a sandwich out of it. You got the two, and you just make a sandwich out of it. Put them together. Easy as
Or
that.
you make the sandwich football
Yeah.
and you throw out the trash.
I like
the drugs.
sandwiches. Do you like sandwiches?
Love sandwiches.
Maybe we get Snowflake back there and make us some sandwiches.
Who's Snowflake?
Like Mary Jane that walked off.
Oh, girl in here earlier.
Yeah.
I'd go for that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Anyway, that's all the time we have for Kirk Sagaletti.
Signetti.
Sigwetti.
Nad-
Bedwetty.
No, Signetti.
Bedwetty.
All right,
Anyway.
I'm one of the best coaches in the PSAC.
Yeah,
And you can't even
PSAC.
get my name right.
PSAC. Whatever.
Can't even spell PSAC.
PSAC. Listen, that's all the time we have for you, all right? Are you done? We're done. Listen, all right, when
You're
we
the
get
one
back,
asking questions here.
when we get back, I'm trying to get the commercial. Here. When we get back, we got a graduate student on to tell us some tips of how she successfully navigated herself through undergrad. She's going to answer a few questions for me. We'll be right back with Higher Education. Welcome back with Higher Education. We're here right now with Kai Era. How are you, Kai Era?
I'm fine, and it's pronounced Kiera.
Coolio. Kinero. Now tell us, where did you attend for your undergrad studies?
I attended West New Hampshire University for a BA in English.
Oh, so you up there in the New England stuff.
No, that's not what I said.
How'd you pay for that? You know, sell a little something on the side?
My finances are none of your business.
Word. All right. So let's get to our first question of the day. Bobby123 asked, how can I maintain a social life in school?
Well, first off, Bobby, I know college is a time where you should explore yourself, figure out who you want to be, but you shouldn't necessarily do this to the point where, you waste valuable time. You could use that doing something else.
All right, scratch all that, little Bobby. What Kay is actually trying to say is that, leaves are good and powder is bad.
No, I was saying exactly what I said. Sir, are you high?
Kay, the real question is, are you low?
What?
Oh, you don't know?
What?
Because you's a hoe.
Excuse
Yo,
me?
everybody, my new mixtape, Trees for Me's, is coming out to a street corner near you, 2015. And this is going to be the hottest stuff of the year. If you don't pick it up, you ain't my boy. I know if you're watching the show, I be spitting some hot stuff. So, can you tell us, the viewers, how they can have a good college experience?
Honestly, if I could change one thing, I would not have partied as much and got deeper into my studies. I mean, it's important to have a social life, but at the end of the day, your goal is to graduate on time with the best GPA possible.
All right, Kay going a little crazy with all of that. College is the time. It's the prime time for getting wild. The prime time for getting wild. Being the wild party animal that you were meant to be.
Is that what got you here today?
Yeah. You
Congratulations.
won't remember all those boring nights studying. However, you will remember that night you woke up naked with like a sombrero on and your nipples just happened to be pierced next to like a donkey in a periwinkle dress. Those are the memories college students live for.
I'm not even going to entertain you right now.
Okay, next question. At sassy_Sarah19, she asked, I wanted to study abroad, but if I do, it'll put me behind like 6 credits. What do I do?
Honestly, it depends. Studying abroad is an amazing opportunity that I believe everybody should take. I did it and it was great. I went to Italy for a semester and I really learned a lot about myself. But really, it's up to you and what you think is more important for yourself. Excuse me, do you want to keep this show going?
Oh, I had to tweet real quick.
No, you can put that down and we can keep going.
I was saying like my
That's fine.
my guess
Nobody
is whack.
cares. It's okay. Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Listen, what Kay really meant, you got the opportunity to travel and get some international stuff. And before you come back, you better, stop in like Amsterdam and get me some good stuff. Know what I'm saying?
There is seriously something wrong with you.
What you mean? You don't want to, go to Canada, get me some BC green?
I'm pretty sure that's not what people go to Canada for.
All right, that's all the time we have for you. Please, viewers at home, stay tuned for next week's episode of Higher Education. You do not want to miss my guest. I'm going to have my main man, Snoop Tiger, here. It's going to be the hottest show of the year. Forget this fool. Forget Snowflakes. You better be back there making me some sandwiches. And forget Coach Bedwetty. I could really eat something right now. That'd be good because I'm kind of hungry. I know I got to finish up the show, but I'm really hungry. I want to eat something.